I've come to share my Twilight ranking. Because I keep seeing everybody do it. Also, can't you tell that I just learned how to work green screen? I don't know how to make it stop glitching. But otherwise, I've taken notes. Oh, wait. I'm going the wrong way. I've taken notes. I'm going to go over them and tell you why I made this decision. Okay? This is, you can tell I tried the bullet journal before and it never worked. But anyways. Coming in at number 5, the first Twilight. I know. Y'all are like, ugh, the first Twilight. If we were basing it off of soundtracks, this one would be my first one. Because I took notes. I said 11 songs on that soundtrack were bangers. Supermassive Black Hole, The Cold, Leave Out All the Rest, Spotlight, I Caught Myself, Eyes on Fire, Never Think, Flightless Birds, Let Me Sign, and Bella's Lullaby. Genius. And I always wanted Bella's fucking truck, and I went to Fort John and I took a picture of that motherfucking truck, and I was like, insert picture here. Also, like, Bella's friends were fucking lame as shit. They were lame through all the series. I wish she had, like, a bestie down. Because if she had any real friends, them bitches would have told her to stay away from both of them. But, you know, for the plot, for the movie, we got 2 niggas. But also, the color introduction, where they were, like, walking in one by one, was delicious. Like, I love when we get to know the cast before we get to the meat, because my attention span is kind of bad, so I'll be forgetting people's names and shit throughout the series. But you gave me who I need to be looking for right away. Also, the blue lighting I kind of liked because the contrast in the moon, which I'll get to. The blue lighting was great for Edward. And then one of my favorite parts was that first kiss. Now, it was weird because, you know, they were like getting into it and he was like, stop. Flies back against the wall. Extra dramatic. But the after scene when they were like cuddling and shit, I always think it's so cute. And then meeting the family cooking her Italiano because her name is Bella. That shit is cute as fuck. I gotta come up with a name just that you got like cultural ties, so my nigga's parents will make me some food like that when I get a nigga. Anyways, Victoria, what I would have killed to have that Victoria in Eclipse. If we had that Victoria in Eclipse, I might have moved up its rank. Like Bryce Dallas Howard, I guess that's the one that did it. She was cool and all, but that scowl that on that first Victoria was nasty. I also love the ballet studio, the way they shot it, and like it was just lots of darting in the mirrors and this. It was just so cinematic. I ate that shit up. And then her fading away after Edward starts sucking her blood, and his song, Robert Pattinson's song, come on, Let Me Shine. I love that shit. I love the transition of like losing consciousness and waking up to the end of that growl of love and passion. I love that. But let's talk about that hospital scene. Bella would have been out of 90% of her problems if her parents actually paid the fuck attention. Because let me find out, the first time my daughter runs away from home with a nigga, she comes back and she fell out a window and broke her motherfucking leg, got bite marks on it, got glass everywhere because she fell down. Y'all believe that bitch fell down 2 flights of steps and out a window? Jail. But I also like when Kristen had the little tube up her nose and she was like, what are you talking about? Don't leave me. I can't live without you. She was so real for that. Then the prom scene, I found you. Oh my god, that shit was cute as the fuck. And then she stood on his toes and they just rocked. And then she was like, nigga, turn me into a vampire right now at this prom. And then he just gave her a light, delicate little kiss. Delicious. Then right before it ends, you see Victoria up there watching them crying like, y'all kill my nigga, I'm finna kill you bitches. Oh my god. T. Stay tuned for the next one.